Hello.
Welcome to the world
How
of
you
tomorrow.
doing, everybody? How's your day? Welcome to Smashville.
Fuck up.
I
Damn.
love how truly streamlined
Wow.
we have gotten at kicking this off.
Well, I do appreciate you all showing up to our little shindig. Or, I don't know, maybe later it'll turn into a bit more of a hoedown, if you know what I'm saying. But I do
if we get
appreciate
real
you coming.
crazy, we can get into a rodeo.
So, crack open a beer,
Real crazy.
open up that bag
to
of
a hot
chips, and
tub.
enjoy a good time.
Alright.
Damn, you sound exactly like you could be on a commercial.
I could envision it, and I
Like specifically
beer
a
commercials, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I should.
Okay.
The only thing,
PBR,
Really?
hire me. I already
The only thing-
love your product.
do it now.
the only thing consistent about our intros is how obnoxious they are.
Hey,
Yeah.
Steve, you
Pretty
want to do the
much,
recap?
Sure, I'll do the recap.
When last we left our heroes.
Put air
So-
quotes on those heroes.
When last we left our air quote heroes. End air quote.
Let's see. Having traveled through the depth and breadth of the island, we came upon a village, which turned out to be cannibals, which didn't really matter at the time, but probably almost definitely will tonight. We encountered, after many long days and nights of mystery and wondering for Robin encountered his deity, or his patron, as it were.
Adrian.
It was revealed to him and to the rest of us that his patron was the great and mighty Kraken. The once might and greaty Kraken. The Kraken wanted to, well, do Kraken things. We decided that was a terrible idea. We made a hasty retreat. Robin unwisely murdered an old man who was utterly
That wasn't me.
That was you. You went, pew, Eldritch Blast.
Actually, I think that was Brutus.
Wait, I thought.
Yeah, that was
I thought
me.
that was
definitely me.
It was?
I
Yeah.
vividly remember
Killing old
snapping
people is
my
my
finger.
thing, dude.
I remember
Brutus
snapping my fingers
unwisely-
and he was
Eh,
just
shh.
slaughtered.
Silence. Brutus unwisely murdered an old defenseless man. We will definitely suffer consequences for that.
Fuck that guy.
We raced at Mach speed across the island back to where we had left our ship, only to find that we no longer had a ship. Our long-trusted companion, Sandara, had stolen our ship. That last session ended with the entire party contemplating terrible and dangerous things.
And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
So
And
I'm not gonna
so-
be able to get the cam working,
That's
but
fine.
whatever.
And so, as the very warm and humid afternoon of the day where you've discovered the missing ship, you're currently at a small campsite manned only by Ratline and Rattlebones, as they have just broken to you the news that, well, Sandara has made off with what is now her ship. And so,
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, she currently has she's currently stolen the Blight Gamble, and she will be being forced to return that very soon.
Oh my god.
well,
she's
it's
stolen-
about 1 o'clock in the afternoon at this point. What is your next course of action?
I do believe that Artemis had just told Ratline to translate and convey to us. What was that last line, Artemis?
Tell Robin he's about to make a deal with a monster.
And I didn't get to mention it because John was so hasty with the saying, and that's where we're going to pick up next week last time.
I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah, it's a great line, but still.
Perfect place to stop.
Yeah,
I feel
perfect.
like it was a pun.
Robin just is gonna walk off for a second and start thinking about stuff. Just mad. And then, if no one else is going to do anything, because obviously there's awkward silence and tension, he's gonna, like a long time ago, and this has not been mentioned, I don't even think this was mentioned on recording, because I just kept forgetting it. Robin's arcane focus that he turned into like a ring of ice around his ring finger, he pulls that thing off. Yeah, looks straight at it, and just like, coming back. We will like to negotiate, and maybe if you did not have a bunch of cannibals attack us when we got there, that would be great, so we can maybe talk about this book thing. And then I grab it in my hand, just throw it into the ocean. Better have heard that, you son of a bitch. And then I walk back to the group. Alright.
Bones is busy offering everybody a little bit of their leftover soup they had for lunch.
Is there red meat in it?
Not the same red meat as was in, the cannibal soup. There's some... There's some reddish meat, but, that's from general island fauna.
Thanks, Rattlebones. Okay. So, seeing that this translation thing is going to be a big deal, and I am the plan man, and I like to tell plans to the captain. Second, I need to. No, that's weird. Why do I have that many? Oh, that might be a different one. Well, yeah, I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
And be able to talk with Artemis. Now, because we said that that's a thing I can do now. And specifically, just for a little dramatic flair, because of course, I take the palm of her hand, I put my pointer finger in it, tap it in my head, snap, and try doing something, a sign, anything.
You try doing a sign. No.
No. I'm asking her to do a sign.
She says no.
Well, you just contradicted yourself.
Know there.
Why did you... Okay, you said no. So you don't have to contradict yourself.
She kind of leans towards you threateningly just a bit.
Okay.
She's in a terrible mood.
Everyone is on edge right now, and I get that. But as you just said, we have to make a deal with the monster because we're not letting that bitch get away with it.
We're not actually insinuating giving him the book, right?
Not yet, at least. We need to figure out a way to make this deal. There's a lot of factors that are going in our direction, and there's also a lot of factors going in his, and then there are some neutral ones. One, we have the book. Two, we have... on our side, we have the book. On his side, he has... Well, he's the fucking Kraken. He probably has a very vast amount of power. And then the neutral territory is that I'm pretty sure neither of us trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the whole hassle of the book itself with Brutus and his body.
I am getting that back.
Yeah, that's one of the problems. We would have to actually talk with him himself to figure out, well, what we should do. And I'm just kind of spitting out the facts right now. Does anyone have any ideas of how we should make this deal? Because We don't even know if he can get us to where do we want to go? Do we just want to head straight to the ship itself, or like I'm assuming it's heading towards Plank's Landing. So if we head to Plank's Landing, we'd probably be there. Well, based on when they left was 5 days ago. And John, all the map.
Have a while, like over a week probably to prepare.
Yeah.
At the same time, so would she.
Yeah, but the problem is the thing in our advantage is that she has no Oh shit, is scrying a 3rd level spell?
Oh, you haven't seen her scry before.
Okay. The problem is that she can scry on us.
Well, we can scry on her.
That is true, but the problem is if she knows we're at Plank's Landing, she's going to be prepared for a fight. Still, I think it's better to have an idea and prepare. And besides, if we go there and we all split up, she can't scry on all of us at once. She can only scry on so many people at so many points during the day. Not to mention, if I talk to Artemis like this, I'm pretty sure she doesn't understand Thieves' Cant.
We're planning something that isn't even a guarantee.
Well, I'm just saying that we have a lot of hypotheticals in this situation because we've been kind of backed into a very not preferable corner. We have a lot of things going against us, and we have a very few amount of cards up our sleeve.
We have none.
We have a book, but then even then, that's a debatable subject on our part.
I can threaten to destroy book.
Well, he wants the book destroyed.
No, he needs book.
Yes, but once the book is done with, it will be destroyed. So,
Yes.
well, actually, I get what you mean.
Have we considered any other options? Like, I mean, people have built rafts before.
Yeah, but
There's how many of us over here? 7?
Artemis.
We could build.
Artemis.
We could build a raft in a couple of days.
Artemis sides.
Sail out,
We've been there,
and
done that.
We we have definitely we've tried the raft situation. Did not go well last time we tried it. And even then, if we did manage to get a raft out there, they're probably near. CMTV does a quick little bit of math as he looks where the sun is in the sky. They're probably nearing somewhere around the Devil's Laughter right now, and by the time we started getting off and got near where the Devil's Laughter is right now, they would already be at Plank's Landing. So raft, well, definitely useful and somewhat viable, would not get us there in time to have resources and properly counter them. Then, yeah. Damn, this sucks. This is the worst. Like, this is the worst thing that could have happened. When we got here.
Artemis is going to start signing. She's going to ask Robin to translate to Brutus. Do you have a known way to re-enter your body?
No.
So,
But he needs book to put... What was what he said? Robin's what?
my father.
What does that mean?
The person. Do you know what heritage is?
Would
Robin,
I,
that's a big
John?
word.
No.
That's a big word.
He just shrugs.
That's a big word.
Well, he is my. Wow, I've never thought about this. This is hard to explain to someone who doesn't know. Did you not? He is part of what made me? Is the best way I could describe it to you? He
Important.
He did like 40% of making Robin.
Yeah, Actually, yeah, probably 40 is pretty accurate. And then the other 60 was my mother, who was the person in which I came out. Okay, this is quickly becoming a very uncomfortable topic.
Brutus, when
Not understand. Not matter. He needs book to know how to put your father's soul into body. If we figure out how to put my soul into body, then we go around what he needs.
I mean,
And I can read a book.
Is there anything in the book? Can you take a look at it? Is there anything in the book that like rings spells to you?
Well, I'm speaking out of character at the moment. Do we want to do that now?
I mean, like,
every time we read
Because
that
there
book,
is a
I
chance that it
can't
will
think
summon demons, so...
well,
we need to-
yeah, but Brutus doesn't know that, and it's a little. I
You
mean,
do know that.
I do know that. You know what? Robin's gonna speak up. We could do that, but last time I read the book for too long, it summoned a demon. I think it was the same. It looked very similar to the one. What was the name of that other demon that we encountered at the 9th level at Plank's Landing? They were.
Oh yeah, his name was Brack.
Ah, yes.
Call him Rag.
Yeah, Rag. Rag. Yes, Rag.
Oh, big
So-
clawed
yes.
demon.
Yes. Also had like a weird like mandibles, but yeah. Me, Sandara, and Brovik fought one of those when I was reading the book.
He takes a moment to look down at it. If something appear, I will subdue it.
Yeah, I'm.
We'd still rather not have something.
John,
appear.
do we know the extent of time that I have to read, or someone has to read the book for the world to be made?
A minute, I think?
No,
I'm pretty sure
We have no way
Brovik
of
has to
knowing that.
identify on it and figured that out.
I didn't get that knowledge.
Are you sure? Oh, really?
Yeah, I got. It's a high DC.
Specifics are high
Well-
DC, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a high DC. The problem is that it's a very well. It starts.
it's a high DC.
Okay,
Silence.
this is what I remember from you telling me. The book itself, whenever you read it for
Yes,
an hour
I
or
told
more,
you that out of character. You guys have
Oh.
no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I thought probably. Ah, damn.
Nope.
Well,
We just know that it summons demons.
You know that sometimes it summons demons.
if we read it for an extended period of time, it summons demons.
So then get ready.
Whoa, we still need to talk about this first. We don't.
And I will
I
think
mean,
about this so-called ritual.
Well,
And are you opening the book?
Yep. Or
Okay.
do I also get to think about something else, or is it just one thing at a time?
Well, that depends. It's a book. You know, I
Alright.
guess you can think about it.
I will also try and find out if I am considered alive, dead, or missing in action.
Make an investigation check for me.
Yes, sir.
Reading the book.
John, I don't recall if we found out that information, do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Alright. Fair enough. I don't remember personally you telling me. I remember the name came up. But I don't think we remember if he was alive or missing in action.
I don't think we
That
got
would
that
be
info.
a 13.
13. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Wow, another Babel.
You flip through it, and as far as you can tell, you find some informational sections on Baylor's, but it's, as someone who knows a little bit more about it, it's slightly outdated. It's not up to date. So all it has there for you is listed that you're under the service of Sadao, a gift from Cardoom.
And
There's
I
not
actually
much
didn't
information.
know that, did I? Or no, I knew his name, but not what he looked like, right?
No, you would knew what he looked like, not his name. So, there you go. Although you might not know that that's who that is. But that's a different subject. As far as the ritual goes, unfortunately, flipping through, you're just not finding anything.
Alright.
Well, obviously,
I'll just kind of rub my eyes and close the book.
well, there was a whole ritual set up beforehand. It took a day for them to prepare. So maybe the ritual itself isn't in the book, but maybe it's from some other outside knowledge. They did have a different door with demons in it.
I search again tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Well,
Yeah.
if we're gonna do this again tomorrow, then maybe we should start making our way there so we're not wasting time just sitting around waiting for us to redo this.
We ran the whole way here.
I understand that.
Artemis is gonna, she has a kind of an idea. Robin,
Yes.
the Kraken
Yes.
wants to place your father in the Baylor form.
To my knowledge, yes.
Brutus obviously wants his Baylor form.
The difference between what I think you're going after is he also talked about the Baylor getting the form. I think the way, well, one thing, my father is dead currently, so Brutus would have to die for it to work.
We
True.
don't know
Possible.
that.
Well, my father, we don't know it for sure, but another thing is, even if we did somehow get Brutus back in his body, the sword, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know if my father, there's a lot of unknowns in what you're suggesting.
What
You
I'm
could
suggesting,
say no, even.
what I'm suggesting is, if your father had any kind the same physique as you, if Brutus took his Baylor form back and your father took Brutus's current human form, it'd still be the upgrade the Kraken wanted. No offense.
Well, I mean,
So you say we make promise to Kraken. He put us over there, and we say he put me inside Baylor again when time is right.
I have a feeling he's not going to go for that.
It's a good backup.
It's a good backup, but
I
don't
think there's
know.
no reason he
It
specifically
is not
has a
backup.
different father.
That
there's
is
a,
what must happen.
well, then there's also an idea that I thought about when I was walking over there. What if, now this is a crazy hypothetical, what if we take Sandara, beat the shit out of her, maybe kill her, and we bring her back here and have her swapped out for my dad?
That's a whole lot of time
Me-
skipping.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's time skipping?
Wait. So you want to put her soul inside Baylor?
I'm not sure what we're talking about, but, like, there's also a big chance that... Okay, we cannot deny the possibility that if we do work something out, that Brutus may not get his body back. I get that's what you want, and I get that's
He's glaring at you.
really important to you, but we have to understand we're talking about what a lot of people consider is a myth. We're talking about actual legend here. We do not know what this Kraken is capable of. We do not know exactly what, well, he wants his form back, but we don't know, like, how he wants to do it specifically, if he wants any caveats, what he'll do once that thing is achieved, and maybe, now this is just a hypothetical, again, if we do end up getting my father into the soul of the Baylor, maybe because that's not his body, we can figure out a way for the Baylor to get the soul back out and then swap bodies. So like afterwards, so similar to like what you were mentioning earlier with swapping Brutus in the thing there. John is just we're trying to figure out your plans, John.
I'm almost certain that's not going to
So
work.
you're saying...
Yeah, there's a lot of things we're not sure that's going to work. We're really just throwing out a lot of maybes, a lot of what ifs, a lot of... But I think for sure we're going to at least have to talk to him.
Nothing else will enter my body.
Save for maybe a couple swords, some cuts, bruises maybe.
Artemis face
He's not
palms.
laughing.
I know you're not.
Really,
I'm just...
really hard.
It's got a good whap sound to it.
He's you know that pose that people do whenever they try to like rip a dictionary in half?
Oh.
He's doing that with the book so he doesn't beat the shit out of you right now.
Well,
Artemis is gonna turn to Brofik and like wave a hand questioningly.
I miss my pig.
Does that mean ask your question or?
I think she's waving you over.
I think she
No,
wants
she-
my... What,
I think Brovik is ignoring you.
No,
Yeah,
that's his input.
Yeah, she was asking for if he had any ideas,
Oh.
Oh.
or for his input. And apparently his input is, I miss my pig. That's a reasonable input,
There it
I
is.
suppose. Not helpful, but reasonable.
Can we... I understand we're making a lot of plans up on the fly here, but can we at least maybe take another hour rest and start gearing... Oh, shit, because we don't... how many days... John, how many days worth of rations do we have left?
At this point, you have, let's see, each of you would have 11 days left.
Okay, I think that's enough to get back there. I say let's start making our way there, and then we'll figure it out on the way. Because nothing is going to get accomplished by just standing around here.
One condition.
What's your condition, Brovik?
Only if you speak when useful.
What?
What's that supposed to mean? Only speak when useful?
Just shut up.
The most roundabout way I've been told to shut up, I think, in my entire life.
Brutus will agree with him on that point.
He's gonna
He
cast
does not
silence.
want
On
to hear
you. And then he
Do
will
I
sit down.
resist it? Or
No, it's an AoE once you're in there. I mean, you can walk out.
Not that Robin knows that.
I imagine him like trying to speak and nothing comes out. He's like,
Permanently, like... That'd be the worst.
Alright, what's the plan?
We could either go ahead and start back, or we could just stay the night here and get a fresh start.
yeah, I suppose it doesn't hurt to.
I think,
It doesn't hurt to take a rest. Yeah.
would be best. Haha.
Okay.
Call me Dr.
Yeah,
I mean, I assume it's
There's
already
a
fairly
little
late.
campsite here, so there's ample place
We've
to stay.
been
There's not hard to
running-
come by.
Yeah, we've been
Oh yeah, should
running
we
for 4
inform
days.
Rattlebones and Ratline on a few things?
Oh yeah, have they just been sitting here staring at us back and forth?
Yeah.
They hear the Kraken Baylor flying
you
around.
get the sense that they're kind of used to not having any idea what's going on at this point.
Well, they are our official most trusted now.
Yeah. So I guess someone should fill him in.
Got it.
Well, let's see. Who should it be? Artemis can speak. Brutus is Brutus. Robin is silent. Brovik is probably sulking, and Frank is cooking, I imagine.
Yeah.
Just
Sadman, you explain.
I don't know who that would be.
That is you.
I don't know. No, I don't know who this sad man is.
Well, you're not acting very smart at the moment, so you are sad.
He's too busy laying. He doesn't want to talk to any of you right now.
Confused, they will say, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Alright, Artemis heaves a sigh and scoots over towards Ratline. Okay.
Hey, boss.
Petty.
She cracks her knuckles, pops her neck. I imagine you want to know what we've been up to.
Certainly wouldn't hurt.
Okay. She wiggles her fingers again, because this is going to take a while.
So you explain it.
Insert
Yeah.
epic retelling.
Fucking Kraken, dude! Oh my god!
Yeah.
So anyway, she finishes, and she just kind of puts her hands on her knees and just kind of stares at him.
You know, there was a time in my life when I owned a restaurant. Hated every moment of it. It was terrible. I kind of miss that.
Artemis kind of droops her head. She's gonna... I'm sorry, Ratline. It was never my intent to get anyone involved in this level of... She just trails off.
Well, how many can say they've been stuck on an island twice?
The what?
He's remarking that this is now his second time stuck on an island with all of you.
That's true.
This poor man.
Although he's not tied up this time, so that's a definite upside.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, we tie him up.
No, that'll start an in-party combat.
So I guess that explains the surname Ratburger.
Oh.
Yeah, that, he had some issues with marketing early on.
Oh no, poor dude.
Oh.
I take it back. It's not Rattlebones. It's Ratline that must suffer.
Okay, so was everybody taking the night here? Long rests all around?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That kind of sleep would technically be like the level up place.
Yeah.
Everybody's feeling a little rejuvenated, you know? This is it's after you've done like some really hard work and you're tired and you sleep and it's like a really good sleep. That's what this is. This is a solid sleep. That's what you're having here.
These poor characters.
Drama. The best character development.
Well,
Also death.
officially day 10 on the Isle of Dread begins.
Aptly named.
Boy, is it dreadful.
Oh, I hate how aptly named it is.
Humidity is tapering off a little bit. There are less gnats and mosquitoes than there have been the previous day, and you're less immediately sweaty as you wake up, but,
That's good.
Ratline is up before anybody. Who knows if he, it's odd, because Artemis only has to meditate and not sleep, and Ratline was up before her anyway, so That's kind of odd. But early risers, I guess.
Probably the rat burgers.
The day is yours.
Did he leave camp?
No, he's just awake.
Hmm.
Right now he's sitting at the top of a palm tree.
Ah,
The day is ours. Onward.
We must move.
Onward.
It's
Very
no
defeated
longer
onward.
excited.
Yeah.
Defeated.
That's how you know
Well,
it's sad.
I don't think it's kind of hard to get excited to visit a settlement of cannibals.
yeah.
With a fucking
Situationally
primordial
true.
deity.
Situationally true.
I mean, yeah, that too.
On the same trail, you've already been down once, and then came back, and now it's time to do it again.
Mm-hmm. Onward.
But
We ride.
the party comes together, pack up all your supplies. You've got Ratline and Rattlebones now, so a little more noticeable traipsing through the woods, but, you know, it's fine. You're also a bigger target, so maybe a little more intimidating. And you're going to spend the next while making your way through the very warm jungle. Does anybody have anything specific for what is essentially going to be another 4 days of travel?
Deafening silence.
Not really. I don't really have the resources right now for what I want to do.
Check my notes real quick.
Forgot to mention this earlier. You know what? Let's turn it into a character thing. Woke up. I was still angry. So I forgot to feed my leeches earlier. So I guess I'll do that now.
Okay.
No.
Another thing is that
Still very little difference between the two of them. It's odd.
Huh. That sucks. I'll just
It sure
put 'em back.
does.
Shut up. Fuck you.
The party turned on Artemis.
I
We need a new
Oh.
captain.
My gosh.
I'm not sorry.
I know you aren't. Yes, the other thing is that, for some odd reason, today, the air around Brutus seems a bit cooler than the air anywhere else. So, I guess if anyone wants to get a little closer to cool off a bit, they can do that.
Brutus now
Except
provides
Robin.
a slight amount of temperature resistance, which is nice, in addition to his prior benefit of being a massive mosquito magnet. So,
The only person I'm not gonna let enjoy this
So this
coolness is Robin. Fuck him.
Good lord. Poor dude. Artemis is just stomping in the front, just charging forward.
Just
Barovic is
Marching.
essentially drunk in the back.
it's definitely a
More
far
stumble.
cry from the at least vaguely more organized group that went towards the center with excitement and vigor the first time.
Jonathan, while during this journey, can I do some research towards what we talked about earlier?
I mean, it'd be hard to do.
I don't have any. I don't have any
research.
all my tools are on the gamble along with materials, but
Right.
I don't know,
It's
could I,
less research? You could do some sketchings, and the more time you spend kind of sketching out prototype ideas and stuff, that would help when the time comes to
Okay.
eventually do it.
I'm gonna do that in my free time.
Okay. So you've got a day through the jungle. Now you know there's a road that leads exactly where you went the first time, so it does shave off a little bit of time just through ease of traveling, and there's less encounters with strange beasts and cyclopses and such. But
You said
at the
less.
end of this day, at the end of this day traveling down this road, still in the hot, thick jungle, you're a portion of the way there, and it's just foliage all around.
I guess
I
nobody
would
has a
do
machete.
anything to strangle something right now.
Sun's going down.
I'm gonna start throwing my boomerang.
Okay.
That's all I have left.
Stop, make a camp, or are you just gonna keep going through the night?
Camp.
Yeah, let's count.
Yeah.
You can go on.
It doesn't really make too much of a difference, unfortunately.
Yeah. Artemis is a little about stopping, but yeah, she's not going to argue.
Could I try and do a little hunting?
Yeah.
See if there's any birds or any like small game nearby.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. Let me see here.
Survival checks.
That will be. I'm +5. Ugh, it's gonna be an 8.
An 8. There's a couple of those lemur-like creatures from before with kind of the flying squirrel gliding mesh between their arms and legs, but anytime you get even vaguely near one, they are lightning fast and they just scamper off the ground up into the trees.
Jesus fuck.
They make that noise, it's alerting all the others. They go scampering out.
So much for some fresh meat.
I guess before
I had a thing I wanted to do too.
Yeah, me-
Fuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me too. And for the record, the reason I was saying very quiet is because Ropa cast silence on me, so I put a 10-minute timer, because that's how long silence lasts. But I'm gonna roleplay it as Robin was very quiet for most of the day, and also weirdly smelled like ozone.
What does ozone smell like?
You don't know what ozone smells like?
I don't think it does have a smell.
No, my Star Wars Expanded Universe books clearly say there's a smell to it.
Well, I would love to know what that smells like.
But I'll do my thing last.
You sure? Is it like a late night thing?
It's more of a thing It's less of a late night thing and more of a thing that he doesn't want to do, but feels like he probably should try it anyway for the rest of the group.
Right.
Also, he's just been very quiet.
Jorg, do you want to do your thing first? Well, he's muted, so I don't know.
I think he went to go get food. Or
yeah.
deal with his dog.
Yeah, probably to deal with his dog.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
guess I'll just
why
say
not
that
both?
I'll read the book again. Try one more time.
Investigation check for me.
Oh, hi.
So, it wasn't a natural one. It was an unnatural one.
Dirty one.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I mean, you're flipping through it. There's like anatomical diagrams of Baylors. There's some notes on how they might interact with each other.
I'll trace my finger over one of the anatomical diagrams. My body once looked like that. I miss it. That's about it.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else have something they want to do? Or
Yeah, I was gonna do my thing last. Do you have something you need to do? Alright.
Artemis is gonna kind of step away, not real far, just to the edge of the firelight. And she's going to pull out or lift up the crystal ball and try and pick up Sandara again.
Okay. Let's see here. Scrying.
Pizza was delivered. I
Wisdom
apologize.
saving throw.
Are we scrying on Sandara?
Artemis is
Well,
in private.
Artemis is. Yeah.
Oh,
Let me see here. Now I know she is a -5. Oh right. Just out of curiosity, is the spell save DC written on the magic item you're using?
Where do I have that? Darn it, I never actually stuck it.
Probably add that to your character sheet.
Yeah, forgot to do that.
Blight
I'll just Google it though. Crystal ball. 5e. Oh, wrong keyboard.
There's multiple.
The most iconic magic item.
Okie dokie. Alright, the first one that came up on D&D Beyond says DC 17.
Okay. So Sandar is going to make a wisdom saving throw. And she does get a -5 because you are very familiar with the target. Quite familiar.
So this is just the base version, right? It's not like any one of the special ones.
Oh yeah,
it's not
it's just
special.
a typical crystal ball, a very rare item, is about 6 inches in diameter. While touching it, you can cast the scrying spell, save DC 17 with it.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Hold on.
You can do it.
Ooh. She didn't roll very well. Oh, I think I rolled twice by accident. But with a -5 on either one, both fail.
Nice.
So, your vision is sent up into the clouds once more. You're getting a little more used to this sensation of the world moving while you don't, and the motion sickness is fading with continued use. For eventually your vision is sent back down over a small town. As you get closer, you recognize it's built over a large cavern. And your vision makes its way towards a small inn that looks vaguely familiar. This is the town of Allah. Inside, you can see Sandara sitting at a table. Next to her is the dwarf, Barrick, dressed up in flashier garb than he was when you knew him, but kind of on her right-hand side, just observing. To her left, leaning against a nearby wall, not actually seated, is the third form of Darakta. Sitting across from her at the table are a group of fairly dirty-looking men, and it appears one is in the process of saying, "Well, what's your projected journey?" "Well, my plan was to make our way towards Plank's Landing, and then from there, after we've gained a slightly more official status, to rove about through the shackles a bit more, acquire some more funds, and generally thief, pirate, and pillage our black little hearts out." And kind of, there's one at the lead is kind of, all right. I can see how this would be useful. How much are you paying? He says, well, you get about 3 gold a day per average sailing, and then anytime we take in a take, you would get, depends on the number of people, but at the moment I believe it would be a 5% stake of the treasure. He nods, very much more excited. He's like, all right. You, how much room you've got? Oh, several places. And this negotiation, it continues on. The spell lasts for 10 minutes, but essentially you can tell she is filling some of the spaces in her crew.
Once the effect fades, Artemis is just going to keep holding it and just staring into it for a minute before just kind of letting out a defeated sigh and just dropping it. Eventually she'll pick it up and just very quietly and as subtly as possible just make her way back to the group.
If possible, I was also gonna stay up late at night.
Okay.
Would it be around the same time as she came back?
Sure.
I'd like to cast Sending
All right.
Oh no.
to our
Who to?
favorite person, Zendara Quinn.
Okay.
It's just a simple 3 words.
Interesting.
You chose wrong. That's all.
Oh, don't worry. I always weigh my options.
Oh, my hatred just increased by 8,000%.
Girl. Little. Nah, she probably knows, but still. She probably doesn't think we can bargain with this thing, but we're gonna try our damn best. So
She doesn't even know we are.
Yeah, she probably doesn't think that we can
Yeah.
make our way back, but we will.
Well,
Hey,
It's better-
She doesn't even know about.
yeah.
We,
Well,
we never
She really have a
shared.
way.
We never shared the intricacies of your problems with her or anyone.
This is true.
Yep.
That would even. Ooh, that's an edge.
So, I'm gonna do my last thing. Robin is going to, well, was going to, but then I thought better of myself. Robin was going to walk into the woods as is done. And he was going to try and attempt concordance, but he stops himself for a second. And just sits there. Kind of thought about what the Kraken said and how he was kick-started into having his powers. And Robin kind of makes the realization that he doesn't really need this thing anymore for his own power. And just just closing his eyes is going to just close his eyes and try and feel his magic. And he's specifically trying to focus on himself. Not the Kraken, not any magic items that he's gathered along the way. Him and his magic. And as he does that, I think he just, as like somewhere in the middle of that, he just starts to crackles with electricity just a little bit. And after that, he's going to open his eyes, head back, and start making up camp, and go to bed.
All right. Is that complete everyone's agenda for the night?
Yep.
Yes,
I
it
believe
does.
so.
Yay, downtime activities.
Yay!
All right.
This is the most depressing downtime we've
I
had.
know. Everybody's sad.
Everybody's sad.
Well,
Wow.
So, it was Barrick and Darrington that were in the scrying spell?
those were the ones immediately nearby, yes.
Alright, they will die second after Sandara.
They will die.
They will die.
We'll make
Of
him
course
smell
we
the
don't know
smelly
that.
smells.
No smelly smells.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the
Another day of travel. you're making good time. You're used to the thing. You're at the point now where you know where the quicksand is to go around and avoid the tar pits. Just go around the Cyclops camp. It's just not worth it. And,
Don't make eye contact.
more quickly make your way in that direction. This is the day where you go through a space where the forest lets up and it lets out into hills and plains for a while before eventually the tree line catches back up with you.
While we're walking, could I whisper? Well, not really whisper, but talk with Artemis, and pull Frank and Artemis into a
Okay.
conversation.
Yeah.
If this goes south, neither of you would happen to have any contacts, anyone at all? Because I think that'd be the only way off the island after this goes south.
Artemis pauses momentarily. He keeps walking.
All right, cool. Frank, anything?
Well, the only thing, which would not be a very good option, would be seeing if somehow the Solar Navy would want to show up here.
All right.
And
well,
I'm
thank you.
not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure anyone would be too thrilled about that.
No. Artemis is shaking her head no. She hates the Solar Navy. To be fair, she hates the entire Solar Empire.
But well, I am working on a little project that would help us all out in this situation for contacting passing by ships and whatnot. So we'll see.
All right. Onward.
Yes.
Onwards,
Through the jungle. I hate the
continue
jungle.
trudging your way. Still in the jungle.
Blight's
Day
Gamble,
two.
Vietnam.
Boy.
We're in the trees.
Day 2
Welcome
comes
to the
a
jungle.
close.
Everything
Even
fucking sucks.
Ratline's never been super talkative, and while Rattlebones is usually something of a soft-spoken, something of an optimist, even he seems to be succumbing to just the obvious air of tension and depression that's just following this group everywhere they go. So he is remaining fairly silent as things progress. But camp is made the second night with no issues.
Nice.
For the sake of this, does anyone have something specific they want to do before we reach the village?
Negative.
I would like to speak with Artemis. I will say, not Sage.
You have her attention.
May I use orb?
I heard you sigh, comment.
But it's my turn.
Well, there are 2 days in here. Don't forget. So
Yeah,
we'll say
yeah,
this is the next night.
I was gonna say something, but I think the sign did it for itself.
Yeah.
Artemis doesn't hesitate. She just kind of sits quietly for a moment and, she hands it over.
Okay.
She the only thing she would look at today, she's looked at yesterday, and she doesn't have the stomach for it. She knows exactly what's happening.
I'm gonna hold the orb in my hands, and I'm gonna try this again. Gonna think of Muscle Friend.
Okay.
Please. comes down from the heavens and throws Brutus halfway across the
You
continent.
rolled dice.
Brutus goes. It's not getting anywhere.
So is it kind of like before? But last time I went like through the earth and shit, right?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of. Yeah, you're getting a general sense that it doesn't work if they're not on this plane.
That makes this even fucking weirder. Okay.
What is muscle friend?
I don't fucking know still.
My bet is celestial, but that's just a guess.
Jesus fuck. I'm just gonna kind of like hold the orb up to my forehead and whisper to myself, "You say you are always with me. Where are you now?"
Some birds chirping in the distance.
Playing karaoke. Give him a second.
For a moment, it looks like he's about to hurl that shit halfway across the island, but he stops himself and just tosses it back to Artemis.
She presumably would know what you meant by that, because she was the only other one there.
This is true.
She's gonna give you a consoling pat on the shoulder. 'Cause this is terrible. That was our primary bonding moment when Muscle Friend did the thing.
Yeah.
That's awful.
It's so weird. Okay.
All right. Somebody else want to do something on the third night?
Is this the day after? Or...
No, this is the same night as what just happened.
Well, I guess I'm gonna read again.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, shit, that one's good. 17.
Finally.
17.
Jeez.
There is a small section that contains several rituals. Still not seeing the one you're looking for.
God damn it. Alright, I'll bite. What are those about?
There's a strange one that appears to be a method of trying to take a very low-level demon and jump it up to a high-tier one with very little time or effort. There's one about attempting to corrupt a devil into a demon, and then another one that's supposed to be vice versa. It's a lot of it is just, it's odd for a demon essence to feel this way, but it feels wrong to you. These are perversions.
Huh.
Just seeing dicks on the side of the bathroom stall.
It is wrong, Kyle.
Considering the way that I grew up in the Abyss, this just... it makes me sick to read. I'm gonna close the book and try once more tomorrow.
Okay.
That night, if Brovik will, I'd like to talk to him.
Okay. What's your opener?
Damn, now you made me think about this.
Just go back through your pickup
So many.
lines.
No, all those relationships turned out bad.
I didn't know you feel that way.
I go into the portable hole and I pull out a bottle of alcohol. And I hand it to him.
I finally like what you're saying. He'll take it.
Can I ask a favor of you? It doesn't involve your life being threatened in any way by some otherworldly eldritch deity.
Shoot.
Can you teach me about magic?
Depends. What do you want to know?
It's kind of a hard question because I want to know anything I can know about magic. I'm this sorcerer who was turned into a warlock, and I have magic in my veins. I want to know everything I can know about it. I know basics, like the types of magic, there's abjuration, vocation, that kind of stuff. But I really want to get a good understanding of it.
Well, but I can certainly try.
Alright. I have more alcohol, too.
Study magic.
Huh?
I'll teach
Sorry.
you whatever you want to know.
Okay. I guess maybe we should start with the basics.
Basics?
I don't know. How do
Yes, of
you
course.
do your magic?
Well, I get really emotional and spit it out.
All right. So like your magic is, you quite literally are spitballing your spells.
I'm certainly not studying them.
Okay, how much do you actually know about magic? Just an awkward silence. Can I make an insight check?
Yep,
Brovik know any actual thing about magic?
He just makes it up.
Or do you just agree to teach me without actually knowing how to...
Bones.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it insight check. I dropped that.
Roll the bones.
There! Oh no! I dropped...
The bones tell me nothing.
That's a match. That's a modified 10.
That's average, so... Inside your head you hear... Wait, does Brovik know anything about magic?
Oh, no.
Wow! I think that story should just tell me everything I need to know.
Well...
I feel like we've been sitting here in silence and I haven't gotten an answer.
He's just
You
sitting
haven't.
there awkwardly glugging from his rum bottle.
You see, here's the thing you realize. Brovik just realized he doesn't know anything about magic.
Oh, shit.
I mean, Brian knows a lot about, like, the history of magic. As for mechanics, things are definitely a little iffier.
Well, then...
He's just like, well, I masturbate and that. What can I tell you?
I just speak and it kind of comes out.
He more drinks than that other one, but yeah.
He's gonna get up, walk away, and leave you with that.
No, wait, but before that happens, though, Frank's gonna come up during this, like, awkward silence. Kind of meander on over. And he's gonna say, hey, so... I may have had an ulterior motive for joining your crew here. And so I wanted to ask both of you guys whether you've had a run-in with a man who, from what I know of, might have some influence in this area, this region, I suppose.
What's his name?
He goes by Aronax Endowine.
Endymion.
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 I don't think I
Diamond.
know that, so.
Aronax.
Yeah, Brovik,
John?
you're not familiar.
John, would I know anything?
I don't know. Let's see.
You know, roll intelligence or history.
Or just check your DMs.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
I didn't
This
know.
is how we
that.
do things.
This is how we do it.
Oh, yeah, he's. I don't know him personally, but he's like one of the. How many pirate lords are there? 9?
It changes.
Yeah, he's one of the
okay.
current pirate lords. From what I've talked and heard about, either people like him or think he's an Imperial spy.
Let me tell you, he's no spy.
He's not a spy? How do you know him?
Well, let's just say I was there when he decided to leave the Imperial Navy and
I didn't even know he was part
Go
of the
and-
Imperial Navy.
oh yeah, he was an admiral during the war against Luna.
Luna.
Yeah, Luna. That cursed place.
Gnomes.
Yeah. So, but trust me, he, as far as I know, he's no spy. And I was there when he fled. Well, he stole something and left. And yeah, so okay, it's not surprising considering the resources he had at the time that now he's a pirate lord.
John, I have this down in my notes, but I don't remember if Robin heard this specifically. I think he knows that Endymion was Artemis's former boss.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna say he does because I have it in my notes.
That was-
Yeah. Why are you looking for him, or is it just like a general interest?
Well, put a long story short, he fucked up a mission we were on, and because of that, I was captured by the gnomes for a couple years and enslaved by them, and saw some of my friends killed.
I see.
And because of his greed and stuff, and because of his greed, let's just say, I very much would like to find him.
All right then. Well,
But
where'd Robert
good.
go? Looking around, Robert is gone. He checked out of the conversation a while ago. Well, I'm going to head off. You wouldn't happen to have any. I know you told me you were part of the Imperial Navy. You wouldn't happen to have any recommendations for strategies or battle tactics once we go up against Sandara?
As far as, you'll have to let me think on that. I wasn't really a part of the ship-to-ship stuff. I was one of the Marines, so one of the ground grunts. So,
I
but
see.
I'll think and see if I can't remember something from basic.
I'll come back to you on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Good night.
Alright.
Spicy.
Yeah, very spicy. Aha.
Onward.
Everyone turns in for the night. Brovik. It's unfortunate that he's not present because it's at this point that during the night he has a strange dream about all of his friends trying to kill each other and...
Damn it. You gotta save it for him.
No,
Let's do it next night.
Do it next night. He's gotta be here for it.
well, maybe.
Yo,
Oh,
Wait,
he's back.
He's here.
Do it now. Do it now.
what?
Yeah, well, see, this night, this third night of travel is the night Brovik has a very strange dream about all his friends trying to kill each other on board the Gamble, and a giant shark, almost the size of the Gamble, going solely by the name of Phil, trying to chomp the whole thing. It's a horrific dream, really.
Well, that's joyous.
Brutus, you wake up. Sun rising high in the sky. You're one of the first to wake up. The red blaze of the sun washing across the burnt and cracked plains like you're used to. The red thunderclouds in the sky likely mean there's going to be some magma rain later. But as you exit out of your battle tent looking around, you can see across the river outpost the fort, Terragera. It's ready, standing, just waiting to be conquered. You can turn and see your armed forces behind you, the roiling horde of demonic beings, held back only by the wait for your command word. But with this, the battle strategies are set, and you, with one of your large, furred, clawed hands, reach behind your wings and pull out a battle horn that you blow. And with that, the roiling horde of demons begins rushing its way across the river Styx towards the fort. You can see the devil forces on the other side immediately. They've been expecting this for a while, but now they jump into action. The various soldiers aboard their towers firing off blasts and bolts and other ranged methods of damage into this horde, but there's so many under your command. Just waves and waves. Of course, as any good general does, you lead from the front, being one of the first to fly across and dive into the fray. You're smacking aside lesser devils, bone devils, chain devils, left and right with your sword and whip. As you kick one out of the way, you see to your left Daliandris, slashing through many of these minor forces with her swords and blades. And as you turn to the right, you see a half-orc form. Looks vaguely familiar. Your friend Kern, punching his way through the different hordes of devils, punching, kicking. As you see a four-legged beast rushing towards you, he stops and kicks it out of the way. And as you blink, his form is replaced. A large, very, very tan man. Looks like maybe a form of human, but bulging with muscles in all the possible places. Some there probably shouldn't be. And where the head was before, a large helmet, set in such a way that it covers the top half of the forehead and goes down the middle of the face, so that the mouth is open, and the eyes should be, but instead of the eyes, there's a line of black void inside, except for a pinprick of burning flame set within each eye socket. It's as if everything has slowed down around you as you just hear a voice that booms out. Tell me, Grille Vorakarn, are you strong? You can see suddenly in another blink he's gone as a large flying form, a pit fiend, slams down across from you, claws out. At the same time next to you, you can see Daliandris being piled upon by blue-scaled creatures with wings and staves. What are you doing?
Oh Lord, what do I do? I suppose the first thing I will do is help Daliandris.
Okay. You rush over. Make your way, you dive into there. You just slam through this pile. Several go flying off in one leftward direction, another to the right. And you can see this pit fiend has been charging up towards you, and as it's about to grab you from behind, she slashes out with her swords, slices across its chest in such a way that it staggers backwards and topples, just as it was about to deal a killing blow. Suddenly you blink again, and you're standing on a large rope bridge as you see Brovik the dwarf beginning to plummet towards a giant chasm, bottomless from your perspective below. You see your human hands in front of you and see him making his way quickly downward. What are you doing?
I don't suppose I have wings, do I?
No, you do not.
I suppose the only thing I can do is dive after him.
You spring back, jump forward and dive off. Grab hold of Brovik as you speedily dive in his direction. And continue falling into the black void. You land in an unpainful way in a splash in a puddle. Surrounding you is a murky swamp. You can see crouching in your direction a green-scaled creature, a crocodile, watching you intently. Looks like it's making to strike towards you. What are you doing?
I suppose I'm going to try to dodge it when it attacks.
Snaps at you. And for half a second, you just see a tiny little alligator before it has rushed past you with its sharp teeth and is turning back to look towards you again.
I can't fight this. I'll throw down my weapons.
It kind of, as it makes its way to dash towards you, it slows and kind of rubs against your legs. And again, it's a very, very small lizard. Just happy to be there. You just hear a voice. Just says, "Well done." And suddenly, your eyes shoot open in a more real sense. And the jungle surrounds you once more.
I will sit up and think about what I've just dreamed about. It was a dream, yes.
Yes.
I imagine that I woke up in a bit of a cold sweat. Will rub my eyes and
For a moment, there's just a soft hint of a voice that just says, balance. And for 6 seconds, your one hand blazes with a brilliant fire, while the other emits a cold mist into the nearby air. And then each vanishes. Alright, so any preparations for the 4th day of travel?
Ah,
holy fuck.
here, have the weight of the world. Why don't you, Violet?
Yours.
The minute, yeah, there's like in the first parts of that, I was very like I was kind of half paying attention. And then he said abyss or somewhere in there, and I'm like, oh shit, dream sequence.
Oh god.
Yeah. When he said, "What will you do?" I was frozen for a moment. I was like, "What the fuck do I do?" Oh, jeez.
I was like, wait, D&D has lucid dreams? Okay.
Your turn to dream, motherfucker.
Oh man.
If anything has lucid dreams, it's D&D.
Yeah.
That's true.
I will feed the children once more and continue to think about the whatever the fuck I just witnessed.
You do notice today the one that you've been feeding a lot is a good deal bigger. I mean, even a good deal bigger than it was the day before. It's kind of swollen in size.
Huh. I will let that one feed a little longer than I usually do. Aside from that,
Onward.
nothing else. Yeah. Unless someone else has something to do.
Onward.
No, I'm good.
Just a depressing onward as we march.
Alright.
Slightly less depressing, maybe, as we get a sense of purpose.
Does Brutus look any different, or is he just the same?
As far as you can tell, he looks about the same.
Alright.
He's just got
What?
a look of
It's weird though. He has this
confusion on his
blending
face.
Oh, but the front taste is.
Anyways,
you forget to mute
continuing.
yourself?
We're still gonna get one more night of potentially doing things, right?
Well, today is the day that around 2 o'clock you're going to come up on the bridge.
Okay then. I suppose before we do that, I will try and speak to Robin.
Oh shit. Robin, assuming like as we're kind of maybe taking a small break, is just kind of looking at his hand and is slowly just kind of just making little lightning bolts appear in his hand.
Robin.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Hello, Brutus.
He's gonna stare at you for a moment, then sit down next to you. I have a
Anything?
question.
All right. Go ahead.
He will produce the book and sort of hold it in front of the two of you. And he will ask, why?
Why did I hide it from you?
Yes.
if you can't tell, both I and Robin are very unsure of how to answer this question. They're very just quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for a lot of reasons. I did it because I was scared. I did it because at the time I thought it was what I was supposed to do to maybe get answers about my father. And I also did it because I like you, Brutus. This group that I've been a part of has been honestly the most batshit group of people I've ever met in my life. And even still, there's not a second that goes by each day that I don't regret getting the chance to meet all of you. You're all so different, and it's exciting the things we do. We go on adventures, we fight monsters, we steal whatever the hell we want, we do whatever the hell we want, and I like what we have. And I knew at the time that this book that I had probably meant something very much a great deal to you. And not in a good way. And I didn't want to lose what we had by you figuring out this book. I wanted to keep this group. I want to keep this family.
You were scared of what I would do.
Yeah.
I think if I found out before, I would have killed you. But not now. Maybe now is time for balance. This father, is it like friend?
Not always, but in some moments, he was the only friend that I've ever had.
He nods, and after a moment he says, "We will find a way to release him."
Thank you. And we will find a way for you to get your body back.
He nods. And with that, a slightly more motivated Onward, I suppose.
Onward!
Onward.
Alright, well, you are here at the bridge.
This has been the most, This
Yeah.
tense
Oh,
journey.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like we
100%.
there was a time when we were fighting a Hydra, and I felt braver then.
True.
All right. You have
True
made your
challenge
way
that even-
to the rope bridge.
Wait,
It
wait.
is about.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
I link everyone up, and I put Brovik in the hole.
All right.
Well, by the way, I'm glad I didn't chop the ropes like I kind of thought about doing on
Oh,
our
God, that
speedy
That
retreat.
would have ruined so.
That would
much.
have fucked us, yeah.
All
Can
right.
you imagine if we managed to cross it on the way back, and then we were like, "Oh crap, we gotta go back and talk to the crane."
Everyone's tied together. You shuffle your way across over the chasm, except for Brovik. Brovik is enjoying his nice little dark hidey hole. Reminds you of home a little bit.
Okay.
And
Did you grow up in a
eventually,
barrel?
Perhaps.
you know you've reached the mainland when a couple spears begin to fall at your feet. Couple of what looks to be two heavily tattooed tribal warriors are glaring daggers at you.
What do we do now?
Well, Artemis is gonna.
Telepros.
We could
El Nifuka.
I'm in a hole.
Oh, that's right.
I will pull him out of the hole.
Ah!
One of them takes a step back. What?
After seeing that, I want to wave my hands at him.
I mean, we could always just throw more money at him.
You're not incorrect.
Two costs.
I'll cast comprehend languages.
He's saying. He's saying. Hold on.
Anyways, I don't know.
I'm back. What I miss?
Dodge.
Uh,
Bro,
we
just
got
cast
it.
comprehend languages.
Oh, you know that spell too?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
the warriors are saying, "Hold. Are you returned to speak with the chief?
Nod.
Then go carefully."
Nod.
Artemis is looking at
Slowly
Brovik.
they part. Still glaring at you, but they're making room to move.
All right.
We have one chance to not fuck this up.
All right. They're suspicious, but we can talk to the murder death squid. Yay! Onward.
Onward.
Right, as you're going by Brovit, you can hear the one say, "Are you sure I can't stab one of the small ones?" He said, "No. It said we need all of them back."
All right. Get me back in the hole. Get me back in the hole.
Just gonna
You're
like
not-
put his hand on his weapons, kind of. I guess he didn't hear that, so never mind.
Yeah.
I'm doing
Yeah.
it anyways
You'll
because
say to him.
I don't like the atmosphere here.
I mean, we're walking through a village of cannibals.
That
Yeah,
we just
We're
killed their
very
leader
pissed
about
at us, yeah.
4 days
I
ago.
think it's fair
There
to
are
put your
no
hands on
more
your
like
weapons.
townspeople. There are no women or children about. It is all warriors keeping watch.
Ooh. Then I don't have to control spray. Anyway.
You making
Okay,
your way back inside?
Yeah.
Is everyone ready?
No.
So we're about to make the
Yeah.
probably the most important deal of a lot of our lives. Not all, but maybe a lot.
What kind of deals have you made?
What language we speak?
To the first question, a lot. To the second question, I think just common. I think he can speak in our minds, so I don't think we need to worry about language.
As you approach, you can see the tribal cleric, whose name is Umlaut. I don't remember if you actually heard that or not. But
Probably not.
Umlaut is is glaring at you. Nobody likes you now,
Of course.
but he makes a hand motion, just a very curt.
We follow.
Mm-hmm.
He moves through this open chamber, again almost empty, other than the large statue, the boarded up door, and the door into the wood chambers, which he opens and then steps behind all of you, or steps to the side.
I'm keeping hard eye contact on that. Can I make a perception check inside the room?
Make a perception check.
Anything I'm not noticing? Hidden guards, traps, anything like that?
Just a few lasers.
Damn. 22.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
notice anything that's particularly changed. There's still the same ritual setup. There's still the large containment construct in one corner, and you do get a little bit closer note of what appears to be a trap door going downwards in a corner of the room, but other than that, things seem to be still at the status quo.
Doesn't look like there's any hidden guards ready to jump us when the door closes.
Not you can see now.
Alright, I think the coast is clear as it can be, in the village of cannibals.
I've come to bargain, Dormammu.
Oh, right. I
Shut
forgot
up and
there's no
stop
need-
using voice.
Forgot there's no need for that. Well,
Yeah.
we're all friends here.
Tenuous allies at best.
Oh, you wound me, Robin. Anyways,
Yeah, so real quick, can we all understand what?
Yeah.
yes,
Being
he
said.
is speaking
Okay.
in common.
Cool.
He says, "So, have you come to bargain for your father's soul?"
Not exactly. Well, kind of.
And that's where we're gonna take a bathroom break, because I gotta pee.
Jesus.
I just took a bathroom break a second
Oh, I
ago.
know.
Man,
How much can we bargain for?
We'll find out when we
I don't
return.
know. I mean,
Lucky
hold
we
the
might
keys.
be able to swindle him out of something cool.
potentially? Perhaps? Who knows?
And throw
Yeah.
a fire sword in the deal.
Give me sword. And we have
7 fire swords into the deal.
7 fire
Ooh.
swords and you have yourself a deal.
One for each important person.
One for each continent.
Alright, 1 sword for each person Sandara has betrayed.
That'd be a lot of swords, I think.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I don't know if I have that many swords, but I will try.
I want money.
Do you think he has money? Probably some.
A little.
Oh shit, you think he has denarios?
That'd be pretty embarrassing. Like, come on, old man, get caught up with the times.
It's called a platinum now? You fucking relic. The future is now, old man.
Hey. By the way, if any of you were paying attention to the video, but the guy who was just in the room a little bit ago, that's Craig, who Comment so lovingly refers to.
Listen here, you primordial being. Get caught up with the times. It's platinum.
What year is in it?
It's Platinum Chad. Oh yeah, by the way, Jonathan?
Oh, he's back.
But by the way, Josiah decided to get a mullet.
Ew.
Josiah
Yeah.
isn't a human being anymore.
Okay, look at this. This shit is so disgusting. Okay?
Pepsi?
Mm-mm. This shit right here.
What the fuck?
Okay?
I live
It's-
near where that is manufactured. I can attest the canned shit is fucking awful.
Shit is so bad, and he's drinking this. I took a sip, and I was like, Jesus fuck, dude, how this is disgusting. And he's like, well, you know, the aftertaste is pretty good, actually.
Well, you don't drink shit for the aftertaste, what?
No, the aftertaste is like a fun little bonus, you know?
I get that, but like, I feel like
Yeah,
it's the first
yeah,
taste
I
that
wouldn't-
matters more. What the fuck?
Exactly. That shit is so bad.
I cannot stand the canned shit, no.
Oh my god. So wait, you live near where that's made?
Yeah,
not
I
reveal
believe
location.
there's a factory in Monterrey, which is a few, like 6 hours away from where I live. So, whenever I go to Mexico, there's a lot of it there. You know, because it's really fucking close.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Guys, we went to bargain with Dormammu, but, you know, we can't reverse time, like a certain other guy.
That would have been useful.
Guys, why didn't we plan for this?
We planned as much as we could, I think.
Okay. Didn't miss anything, did I?
No.
We had a very in-depth discussion about Humex.
About what?
Yes.
So I'm trying to be healthier tonight with the 0 sugar version.
Whoa.
Not all that great, gonna be honest.
Dude, you take out the sugar, you just lose everything.
Yeah. What is it, Coke
You
Zero or something?
No, it's Gatorade with no
You,
sugar.
you lose my addiction.
no.
You know, you take the nicotine out of cigarettes.
You sound like you're speaking from experience, good sir.
Listen, I smoked a few through my nether regions, but
Everybody's so sad. It's depressing.
oh, is it, John?
Yes, it is.
I wonder whose fault it is.
Do you think the Kraken has Phil's phone number?
We need your fastest speed. Oh, I know this guy. His name's Phil.
Oh, hell yeah. Once John introduces
have-
Phil,
I'll bet he more than has his phone number. I bet he has him on speed dial.
probably.
Dude, once we need to get, you know, fuck this Kraken bitch. We need to get Phil on the case.
Oh, we don't know. We don't even know who Phil is in character yet.
John, have I
Believe
heard
it.
any
He's like,
ancient
okay.
tales?
Look
works.
Look
John.
at Phil's face. Okay,
A man you can trust.
is that the
John.
face of somebody who would betray you?
John, have I
Absolutely.
heard any Timmy Tom Tiller tale styles about an
Timmy
ancient
Tom
shark?
Tiller famously had a fist fight with Phil. Now, of course, nobody knows entirely how that would have worked since sharks don't have fists, but it's generally assumed that a shark would be a formidable fist-fighting opponent because it would cheat, use its mouth. However, Timmy Tom Tiller beat the crap out of Phil, and Phil supposedly cried himself away to sleep. And it was odd that worked its way into your dream the last couple nights ago.
We're about to enter the room of the Kraken, and Brovik's like, "Huh, I forgot about that."
Can you imagine if the Kraken's like, okay, I guess this deal works out. Let me, I'll be right back. I need to call Phil.
Dude, at that point, we celebrate.
Hell yeah. When Phil comes in, everything is alright with the world, alright?
There's no
Yes.
sadness, even if he's like a frat boy.
He's a cool frat boy, dude.
Even if Phil is a frat boy, we celebrate.
See, Kraken is the douche frat boy. Phil is the cool frat boy.
It's true. Okay, who are we waiting on?
Comment.
Comment.
Ironic, because he's the one who just left.
Whoa!
Also ironic, because he's the one who just used the bathroom.
That's what I meant.
You're
Get corrected, bitch.
Suddenly Brutus feels a weird psychic pain.
It's
This
in the
one.
womb
Bad.
that you
What
left
do
on
you
my bucket.
do? with a drunken sailor.
What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor?
Guys, finally, we figured out what to do with drunken sailor.
What do we do with a
You
drunken
didn't do a
sailor?
Kraken?
That's a good idea. Brovik,
No.
get over here.
You give him another drink.
Brovik approved.
I've returned.
Okay. I cut out.
Oh,
About time, you dumb.
We should just get him.
Yeah,
to the
I guess
room.
so. I can use the light. I can bring him through. Okay. Do you know where they are? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. Are we? One second. My dad wants the wireless headphones.
yeah, hold on.
Ha! Robbed.
I made well. The reason I took so long, I made 30-second nachos.
Ah, nice.
I've eaten half of the pizza.
Oh, this means
Very
it's way
jelly.
quieter. That's why
You
I'm
must-
doing it.
He must eat the other half now.
That's my plan. You've got me.
Fucking
All
hell.
right. As the group stands before the pedestal again, well, this is a serious sense of deja vu now, isn't it? Personally, I could have done without the 8-day gap in between, but well, that's not really on me now, is it?
It's not really on us either.
Well, considering you made the decision to run out away from this entire city and then go gallivanting around the island like a bunch of idiots, just to come right back, I'd
mean,
say it seems like
what-
it's on you.
Can I?
Wasn't us who stole our own ship from us.
Yeah. At that point, I
What?
say, Artemis, can I take the head on this one?
She just gestures, yeah, go for it.
So while we were hastily running away, we got back to where we had landed the ship on this isle, and unfortunately, we hadn't accounted for one of our own crew members starting a coup and overtaking the ship.
Oh, that's funny. Sorry, please continue.
Hurry up, Robin. I will kill him.
So I'll just cut to the chase for once. We want to make a deal. In exchange for this book, is it within your power to be able to teleport us somewhere?
Or speedy transport.
I may have a path.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Where is my D&D Beyond?
If you have to burn every luck point you have, you're gonna get a good roll on this.
You're getting a good one.
Good.
For some reason I don't have
Getting
my
the
character
good.
sheet.
Getting the good.
Sorry everyone, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, i.e.
Insight is
nacho
plus-
cheese.
Insight is +2. Using a luck point. Different die or same die?
Same.
Same night, yeah.
Loyalty. Loyalty.
Exact same fucking number. Luck point again.
It's different.
Technically, you
Different
can't.
die.
You can't double up on luck.
You can't?
You cannot.
Nope.
I checked.
We've been over this.
Wait. I went over it.
We've been over this.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Alright,
Which
well,
one?
instead, I'm going to use one sorcery point to use magical guidance,
Sure.
which gives me another reroll.
You
Because-
cannot stop the reroll.
Yeah! There's my points. Here they are. Not the best in the world, but it will do. 16.
Eh?
It. Usually, when you're reading people, there's a face,
There's a face.
body language to work off of. This is just a voice echoing in your heads. From
all-
what you can tell of his odd personality, I mean, he's being obviously cagey, but he seems to at least be affirming the idea that he has a way to accomplish what you wish.
The only thing there is to read is fret.
Pretty much. Alright. And also, because I feel like we can make that the base of the goal of this exchange, but I want to know how far I can reach. Do you specifically need my father?
Well, here's the dealio, which is that I need something, someone, I need a way to get this here sword high into the center of a permanent hurricane, which happens to be literally across the country. Now, personally, I don't care how that happens. I just want to make sure that happens. Now, as of right now, the best way I can see for that is to have at my disposal a creature who can have a very good chance of carrying me through the hurricane. Now, there are two things involved in this. Number one is making sure they actually have the ability to do this. That's where the Balo part comes in. But number two is making sure they are actually going to do it and not just going to
Fly away with the body
throw
of
me
Abel.
off into the middle of the ocean somewhere. Now, I have already made a deal with your father, and he is now bound to this deal. So if I use your father, I have near complete assurance that what I need will be carried out.
So then make deal with me.
Oh.
It's a little bit of an issue there, which is that you would have to be dead.
Told you so.
I will die when time is right.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how that works.
I not fear death. I have died before.
You have?
That is my body.
Wait a minute.
We were not kidding about the whole him
That
being-
can't be right.
What?
Well, that's I mean, the life is out of that demon, but demons don't have souls. They just dissipate into the ether. So... crap on a kraken.
What?
It throws a immovable rod into my plans.
What?
This
What?
ritual won't work if the, shall we say, host soul, a soul leaves an imprint on the body in which it resides. Overriding that with another is very, very difficult and very hard to do. That's why I have gone for the Balar, which should not have a soul. So if what you're telling me is that this man here used to be in there and is now in here, then I don't think this ritual will work. Or if it did, it might shatter your father's soul into a million pieces and leave us with a giant
Yeah.
rage monster that wants to smash everything to pieces.
Let's try and avoid that.
Then
I
let him
would
go
also
and
like
use
to
me.
avoid that. Well, here's another problem. If I attempt this ritual, you now have the same issue. There's a Brutus here. Or I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
He was brutish.
Brutus.
Yes.
There is now a Brutus over here, and a Brutus over here. if I attempt this ritual, well, there's a couple possible outcomes. There's one where your soul naturally gravitates to one of the vessels, and I have little to no control over which one it is. So, that's
What do you mean,
a bit of a
which
coin
one?
flip.
There's more than one vessel?
Yes. There's this vessel. He gestures at the cabinet. And there's this one.
Wait, he gestures.
Gestures.
Sorry, I'm getting too caught up in this. He does, you know, it's odd. Umlaut is there in the room, and he just kind of, even as the Kraken is speaking, he just uses his arms to point in these various directions. It's a
He's
little
a
freaky.
puppet.
Is he just like looking
Wait,
down at
is
his
it the
arms
sword
panic,
and
like,
the
what is
body?
going on?
No, the sword is referring to the fact that there is now a Baelor Brutus and a human Brutus.
Oh, I see.
So
So wait,
that's
does
the
the chan-
best option is that it's a coin flip, which one it would be. A worse option would be half a Brutus in each one.
What would that even mean? Would
I
it just
have no idea.
Aren't you supposed
Well-
to be like, great and powerful?
Well, yes, but I wasn't the great and powerful being of soul magic. This is all stuff I've thought about over the years and tried to work out for myself, but there's only so much I have at my disposal.
So at this point, you do not no longer have a concrete way to attain this body.
That would be correct.
Interesting.
Now where's the solution?
Well, we have a couple options.
Do you have any super powerful beings lying around I might borrow?
Huh.
I am your best option.
What are you proposing?
I have book. I do not have to give it back.
Well, actually, I suppose the book is kind of useless now that I think about it.
Fuck.
I need it for the ritual, but the ritual won't work.
Huh?
So that's annoying.
Anyone any Robert just
Wait.
says, anyone know any other powerful beings that don't have souls?
Well, I don't even need one that doesn't have a soul if somebody is willing to get me there. I just need a willing servant.
I take.
No. Brutus, you're not going to give your body up for this thing.
I need that body back. I need to go back.
I understand, but we don't know.
I
It could just...
don't know that that's going to work. And frankly, at this point, I would have to kill you first, and then I have your soul and his father's soul. And at that point, you have no guarantees I won't just stick his father's soul in there, because frankly, that's far easier.
Yeah. Man, this has been a shitty past couple of days.
I'm starting to agree.
Can I grab the sword?
Okay. You grab the hilt of the sword.
Can I pull it out?
Shing!
Oh shit, it was that easy.
Wow, I thought it would be like...
Ooh, sorry. A little bit motion sick. Just got to... Okay. From now on, Brutus,
your
you're
life
the
is in my
only one
hands.
who can hear him.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh.
Alright,
Things
big
just
guy,
went
what's the
downhill.
plan?
Things
So you say I
downhill
can
fast.
just throw you into ocean?
Well, technically, yes. Then again, I can also send an army of pixies to torture you and ensure you never sleep again. So.
No.
We just hear Brutus say, I can throw you into the ocean, followed by no.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the hell?
No flies.
Brutus, put the sword back.
Yes, we need to talk about this as a group.
I mean, that is a question. If you're willing to traipse through the middle of a never-ending hurricane, then by all means. I just need an assurance.
Such. We can't hear him. Never mind.
What do I have to assure him? What about body?
Well, I'm afraid
make
there's
deal.
not much I can do on that front right now, but if I had my body back, I would also have access to far more powerful power reserves, and frankly, could probably take over this entire country if you needed me to, so I'm sure we could find somebody to help you out.
What about this? I put you back in Storm. You help me get body back. And then, you send me back home.
So, we both get our bodies back and go home. I actually rather like this deal.
Now what is word you used? Assurance.
Assurance? That is an excellent question. Well, to be frank, I don't exactly... You don't have... That's interesting. Once I get my body back, you don't have much leverage over me, to be fair. I'm certainly willing to offer my word. At that point, helping you out would likely be child's play, but... I am willing to at least show my truthfulness by guiding you off this island to this destination you're looking for.
Wait, did I hear the part where he said, "How can I assure your word"?
How can I... Brutus asked if he had an assurance.
Yeah.
I'll speak up at that point because I feel like I could help in this situation. If I think I can get him to tell the truth. And
Brutus
I
raises an eyebrow.
reach into my portable hole where I keep all of the magic items, and I pull out the candle of truth.
Interesting.
Before we do that,
Why not?
can I put the sword back into its pedestal? And
Okay,
will that
yeah.
make everyone hear him again?
Shing! Oh, back to the old grind. Everybody hears that.
Just so everyone hear you.
Fair enough.
And just so we can be assured, and I place the candle on the pedestal. For this, whatever the hell you two talked about, for whatever deal we're about to make, we need to make sure that we are hopefully truthful with each other.
Remind me how the candle works.
I think it's a magic item. I'll look up real quick. I think it just casts Zone of Truth. I'm not sure. I don't remember what the DC is, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Zone of Truth.
It is just Zone of Truth with a DC.
Why you sound so depressed? Like it is Zone of Truth.
This is my thinking
Oh,
man mode.
no, that's a different one. That's Candle of Invocation. Candle of the Deep. I think it's a custom magic item you made.
Oh, in that case, I'm not going to go through all that right now. We'll use your save DC.
Perfect. So we need to both willingly. Everyone who is within this circle needs to both willingly take to this spell. So I put it on the pedestal. Kind of hold my fingers over it, and a little zap of electricity with prestidigitation will light the candle. Of course, he's not going to oblige.
Ryan's
What do you get?
Alright.
You don't get to know that.
I guess you
I'm
just
not
told
even
him your
telling you what I'm
DC.
rolling.
I cast the spell.
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
Yeah, so you tell him your DC.
Oh,
He didn't roll against your DC. That was something else.
Oh,
Huh.
fan-fucking-tastic.
What does this mean?
I'm not gonna resist the truth spell. So
the proposed deal, as far as we have it, is that I will lead you off this island back to this ship that has been stolen. You can then judiciously smite your enemies to death. And then, I'm not unreasonable, in due time, we will work together towards making our way back to releasing my body, at which point I will... Well, I'm not sure what I'll do, but there will, I know for sure that I will help you acquire your body back and find a way back home, although I think our way off the island will also help with that. And...
Can you
as
set
for the
my father's
rest
soul
of you,
free?
if you're willing to provide an empty corpse...
Right.
I look back towards the dude behind us.
That one's powdery, and we would have to reset up the ritual for that. This is kind of same time as your body type scenario.
And my father's body is probably at the bottom of the ocean right now.
Exactly. Think of it as some insurance to keep you from flinging me into the bottom of the ocean. Which I would not recommend, by the way. Just because I'm at the bottom of the ocean does not mean I can't summon an army of crabs to pull me out and snap at your toes constantly.
Well, here's a question I have for you. How long exactly have you been in existence?
How do you measure time?
So,
You know what a day is.
if what I'm understanding is that to you, the lifespan of a human is a couple minutes, maybe, blink of an eye.
Oh yes, so. Oh, I remember back when this city was tall and standing.
The city?
Okay.
Oh, this
well,
city. Right.
So how about this? If we help you get your body back, will you agree to not do any... Look, being like you, I'm sure you have a lot of motivations and goals that you want to accomplish, but
I understand you.
Would you be willing to enter into an agreement to not do anything nefarious or, let's just say, apocalyptic until after all of our lifetimes are over?
Damn.
Let's see. That'd be easy.
Wouldn't be very long.
I mean, I'd live about 200
Most of
years-ish.
Yeah. Artemis kind of crosses her arms and kind of looks off into the corner.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Elf.
How long does the longest of you live?
I live about, based on... I think I can live up to 250 years.
Is that longer
Artemis
than
chuckles
anyone
at
else?
that.
100 years? About maximum.
Brutus just shrugs.
Here's a
Well,
question. What's a year?
Do you know what a day is?
No.
Okay.
It's in fall of the sun.
Sun go up, sun go down.
Okay. Sun goes
So
up, sun goes up.
365 of those suns up go down. That's
That-
a year.
That seems like a weirdly arbitrary number.
I know,
Hold
right?
on, let me calculate. So I've been down here for... couple thousand of those. Okay. That won't be too bad. I am willing to compromise, like an island, maybe one village. I'm really hungry.
Okay, how
Alright,
about if you
alright.
take Bag Island? Because no one gives a shit about Bag Island.
Point me towards one island, and I will happily leave off for the rest. Except anything, of course, that needs to be eaten for you all to get to your body back and such.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, let's just keep Sindora alive until that exact moment.
and then put her on the island and he can eat her?
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh.
I do like that plan.
that'd be
Well,
so.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. Okay.
We're still forming a
Are we
deal.
all in agreement?
Mr. Kraken, what are your feelings of eating dirty bitches?
I mean, as long as they taste fine, maybe... I like to wash them off a little bit first, but other than that, it's...
We're
Can
talking
you eat
about.
a sword?
We're talking.
I'm very hungry because I can't eat as a sword. Usually I have tentacles and a toothy maw and such.
Wait, so would that make
How
killing
big are you?
someone as a sword? Like, does that give you any satisfaction, or?
I don't actually know. I've never been used in a real fight before.
Huh.
How big are you?
I mean, we can fix that. If we...
About 2 rocks.
I'm going
That's
to
fucking
guess
small.
by rocks in the mountains, which are very big rocks.
No, birds. Very large
Oh.
birds.
What's a?
Do I know? I don't think I know that. There's no.
I think the only one that might know would be Artemis.
Oh yeah.
This is true. You could roll
Can
a
I-
nature check.
I'm gonna roll a nature check. Oh, that's not bad.
Those things
Yeah,
are
13.
big.
Is that high enough to know it's huge?
Rocks are really, really big birds. Sometimes they have wingspans in the 60-foot range.
Yeah. Everybody kind of looks at Artemis, and she just kind of takes her hands and just goes, "Oh yeah, big, big, big." Just like showing how big a fish is. Like she goes all
Yeah.
the way out.
Okay, not saying that all this conversation hasn't been lovely and all, but can we hurry this up? I really want to have some time to prepare to kill this bitch.
I mean, I am happy to get out of here as soon as possible.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I really
That's
want to get
fine.
Blake's landing.
No, I'm with you on that one.
You have grudge against gods, yes?
Yeah, I'd say, I was going to say I think some of them are okay, but no, actually, they're all terrible.
Perfect. This person
You
is a
will.
worshiper of Besmara who we're about to kill.
Who the hell is Besmara?
All right, you existed before Besmara. That's interesting. We have a lot to catch you up on.
Okay.
You will fight gods when you get body back.
Nah, I don't know. I
Other
don't want to end up as a sword for another couple thousand years. That's how I got here the first time. I might lay low for a while, and I've had a lot of time to think, and I may take a smarter approach to it. Less frantic eating and tentacle slapping, and more magic.
Guys,
So confused.
Well,
I'm
I
just
mean,
realizing this is out of character. If we actually let the Kraken loose, the guys in the solar campaign are probably going to be the ones who might have to do.
Oh,
you're right!
Oh,
But
We're basically
we're
setting our
not them
difficulty.
now.
We're setting our
let's
difficulty.
awesome
No.
sword. Let's come
Yeah,
on.
check
guys.
them.
Release.
Fuck them. That's for future us to deal with.
we're setting our
Yeah,
difficulty.
yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
that's the next
Easy?
character's main.
Go to the next
Impossible.
character
Sure.
problem.
Alright,
Jesus Christ.
Bruce will just say, okay. I will grab the sword by the handle again and pull it out once more.
Ooh, so, am I taking the ride with you for this journey?
How are we getting there?
Yeah, we do need to teleport.
Right. The way out. Yeah, just, Oh, it's been a while. Can we go out to that big room out there? I need to get my bearings.
Oh.
Will
I
your
can't hear you.
followers
I can't hear
attack us?
Yeah, Brutus is the only one who can hear him now.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, you not hear him?
Nobody
Wait,
else hears
you
him
can't
but
hear
you,
him?
you're holding
No.
him.
No.
Oh, this sucks.
He says go out to bigger room.
Okay.
Ask if his followers will attack us.
Oh,
Will
no, I
weakling
can,
attack.
I can hear them, by the way. They just
Oh,
can't hear me. It's an annoying...
Huh.
Oh, thanks, Vulcan. My followers have been ordered to leave you be, and I... Ooh, actually, if I walk out there and you're holding on, that might be funky. You know, can you stick me in the pedestal for a second and go grab Umlaut?
God, fuck.
I will put it back in the pedestal. And is Uglot the guy behind us?
He's nearby, yeah. He's like, Umlaut. Or he says this, actually, Brovik would be the only one to understand this, because copyrighted language. So, Umlaut, go let them know that these guys are going to walk out with me in their hands, and not to freak out. This is part of the plan. Thank you all for your service. It's been excellent. Loved the human sacrifices. So useful. And now I'm achieving my ascendance after all this time. Thank you all so much. Keep praying to the giant statue. It still breathes fire. And, yeah, just
Fucking gaslighting maniac.
Just don't kill them. Please. Thank you, Umlaut. You've been the best.
That was amazing.
I will turn my head over to Brovik. What the hell he say?
Umlaut
Nothing.
takes it in, goes outside, and you hear some shouting in their tribal language.
All
What do I hear?
So
Okay,
what,
just-
grab you again now?
Alright,
I
we got a
guess so.
crazy situation going on. Just everybody stay back, don't panic, don't attack anything. He's just making preparations.
Okay.
Okay, so they're not like planning to kill us. Cool.
Okay.
Alright, hoist me up if you could.
I will grab sword.
It'll be nice to do some sightseeing again.
I will swing it to see how he feels about that.
Boing! It makes a nice like ringing sound as it cuts through the air. So it's a whew, whoa. It's a odd mix between motion sickness and an adrenaline surge. Okay, we'll get through it.
Oh boy.
That's how it feels when you fly first.
Interesting. I've never tried it before. Well, if you look in this large room,
Are we bonding with the Kraken?
let me
I think
look
we are.
around over here.
This is not how I expected this to go.
Past the statue, you can see it's the best. The Kopru who used to run the city built this statue. It's just a puppet. They used to put a guy in there, and he would pull a rod and incinerate someone if they weren't worshiping well enough. Anyway, all right.
That is funny.
You see that door over there that's
Stop
boarded
bonding.
up? Hey, this will be a good test. That door's boarded up because there are evil monsters inside. That's also the way we need to go to get out.
Of course.
I will.
I can't hear
However, you
this.
did sign up to go inside a giant hurricane, so this should be a piece of cake for you.
I will turn to the others and say, "Get weapons ready."
Wait, I thought the tribals weren't gonna attack us.
Not the weaklings.
No, there are no
Demons.
tribes people in there. They all died.
And with that, I will. Oh man, can I? You know what? I'll be a dick. I will pry off the boards with this sword.
Oh, okay. Manual labor. Not used to that. Okay. We'll be back.
My god, this
Yeah.
is like a stuck-up rich kid.
You pry off the boards, and there is this lovely bronze door with these elaborate swirls and various metallic decorations built into it, and what appears to be one of those slides that like for like somebody to look through, but it's faced from the other side, so they would be looking out, and there's no handle.
So
Do
like
I just rip door off?
Well, I mean, I'd be impressed if you could. Nobody's been able to do it before. Usually you have to knock and see if the light will let you in.
I will just give it a quick curt knock.
Alright, where's everybody standing, just out of curiosity?
behind Brutus.
Way back.
You can't all stand behind Brutus.
Next to Brutus.
Okay?
And
Because Artemis ain't no coward like Lady Legs.
You see the slide from behind? Psh, slide open. And where normally you'd see like a creature looking through it, there's just this bright blue light that spills forth out of it. Yeah. And it's odd. The next thing you hear is just a voice saying, in common, "Hello. Please, State your business.
No.
Go
Wanna
through.
go to Plank's Landing?
Give me 1 minute.
This motherfucker.
I'm very confused, and I feel like you're...
Has- He
Does
has
this thing
AI.
speak common? What the fuck?
He has AI. He's cheating.
He's got aimbot.
Oh look, a third natural 20!
That's how aimbot would work.
Oh no, it's Ninja.
Alright.
Oh god, we're
Suddenly,
fucked.
the blue light. The voice says, checking identification. A blue light. Up and down Brutus. Seems fine. Nothing happens. Up Artemis. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Subject E. The door.
What? What? Wait, what?
Oh, I know
Swings
what's
open.
going on.
I don't. What the heck, man?
This used to be an ancient civilization of advanced people.
Seems like it, yeah.
Oh
will just-
boy.
Kind
Give
of.
me
Artemis is very-
one moment as we have
Artemis
a
is
map
very
for
taken
this.
aback.
We're gonna get jumped by guys with fucking assault rifles.
If you can
Oh,
go
shit.
to the roll 20.
Subject E.
Didn't they say
Subject E.
demons were through this door?
What's
Oh,
more
so-
demonic than nukes?
I'm
More
gonna
demonic than
ask the Kraken what that mean.
Oh, I have no idea.
man.
But you
Guys.
live here.
Well, yes, but I didn't exactly get out for walks very often. It was just, a while back there was a nice guy who used to live down here. He'd come and talk to me every once in a while, but he didn't want to help me because, you know, my plans for world domination would conflict with his, so...
I
it
totally
just
have
wasn't.
not been looking at the chat.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
I have the roll 20 pulled up. Let me make sure.
Oh god.
He said subject E?
Subject
Subject
E.
Oh boy.
Oh god, it's a new map.
Let me... Okay.
Shit, he's got fog of war on. So,
You're led into a small chamber. It's,
by the way,
yes.
John, does just I'm curious. You have to attune to the sword.
Here's the strange fun part I should have mentioned, but I forgot.
Oh no.
The sword does require attunement. Brutus, you are immediately attuned to the sword. You're not
What the
spending the
fuck?
time with it.
Creepy.
Seems like
That's
once you
gonna
made
work.
the agreement, it just kind of worked.
Is it a +1?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh yeah, could you
called-
send me the
bonuses?
stats for that sword?
Yeah, if you... Are you using a D&D Beyond sheet?
No, he's
No.
not. He's
Okay,
got
hold
a
on, let me grab-
PDF, I think.
I've got a, well,
Yeah.
PDF sheet, yeah.
This,
Whoa.
let me grab the stat block for the Kraken's Key.
Oh, such a badass name too.
That is.
Ski. I hate that it's so cool.
Guys, why are we bonding with the Kraken? Stop it.
I
Stop.
don't know.
Oh,
I don't
no.
like this guy.
He's an
not like we
asshole,
can
but he's kind of
recruit him.
funny.
It's not like we could recruit him. Hey, you want to join our group?
Artemis is not disliking him.
God damn it.
Yeah, like he's an asshole, but
He's a charming
worst.
asshole.
yeah.
Am I the only one?
Whoa.
He is.
Oh, it's a scimitar. Cool.
Technically, it's a cutlass.
Ah, oh god.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's not very nice.
Okay.
Are we rolling initiative or something?
No, I'm just rolling because I'm ready to roll.
Alright.
I feel I have plenty of that though.
The, let's see. The door has swung open.
Nice.
Let me...
Oh shit.
Sorry, I just keep thinking of things.
Holy shit!
We're gonna go in there and we're just gonna
This is
get
a
lit up.
badass weapon.
It is.
I don't
Glad
want
someone
to.
got it.
The more fun thing is that I'm not gonna use it that much.
What?
I stick to what I know.
Spider sword.
Yeah!
Wait, can
Spider
you still wield
sword.
it still?
The door
No.
swings open into a small entryway. There's a set of stone double doors before here. Do you just hear the arrangement here is very strange. There are magic runes etched around this doorway with a faint blue light that just kind of surges as the doors open. And you just hear a voice say, "Welcome. It has been 27,375 days since your last arrival."
Didn't they say this guy placed people in there too?
No, they boarded this up.
And that was wait, how many days was it?
20,000. More than 20,000. Interesting.
I think it was
I mean,
20,005. It was either 20,570 or 20,750.
I'm recording this, so I'm just gonna go back and write down the exact number later.
Okay.
Exact numbers.
I guess I'll take the first step in.
Okay, let me check here.
As you step in, fire, 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 gun, gun.
Guys, I'm super confused.
So let's see here.
Yeah, things are fucked up.
Yeah, it's around 7 years.
What?
What?
I may have did the math wrong on that.
Pretty sure
He
you did
said
math
years.
wrong on that.
You said
Yeah,
years,
that's
right?
definitely more than 7 years.
Well, it's days, right?
Yeah.
Over 20,000.
Oh, 20,000.
Yeah.
And
Learn how to hear.
I thought you said 2,000.
So are these like doorways?
Yes, all of these are doors. You can
Are
see
we
there's a
supposed to
door
walk?
there, a door there, and a larger door at the end of the hall.
Are these as nice as the first door?
No, they're nicer wooden doors, but they're definitely not at the same level of decor and such.
That's around
Once
55
inside-
years.
uh,
Whatever. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
once inside, Artemis is gonna inspect the interior of that first metal door. Is there anything different or unique on the inside?
There are lots of little blue runes etched all around the inside of the frame, some carved into the backside of the door, and the slide has shut again with seemingly nothing on the other side.
Are these runes familiar to me?
No.
Is there any obvious way that we need to go?
No, obviously. There's lots of doors.
I would like to ask the Kraken a question before we move on.
Yes.
Squidman.
Not technically accurate at this point, but sure.
He will not remember your name. Because I heard him to say that out loud.
Nice. Would everyone die if I took that door off?
I honestly have no idea. Frankly, we're a little bit out of my depth in this area. I've never been here. I just know that my friend said he had a device that will allow for the transport, provided you had the proper materials. Though I suppose they would be scattered somewhere around here, although I don't know specifically.
You're just kind of like, you know that thing you do when you're like a little disappointed. You're like, I really want a door. I will turn around and just let's go through the first door. Fuck it.
Oh, I was gonna open this head door over here.
Yeah, let's do that. Sure.
Well, hold on,
While
because
you're
as
doing
you
that-
get like halfway down the hallway, you start hearing the rumblies.
Oh,
Not the rumblies.
Oh, it's the
There's
rumble.
just there's some vague sounds of action coming in this general direction.
I was
No,
gonna
it's-
say, while Brutus was talking to the sword and all that, Artemis has pulled out her notebook and is duplicating the glowing runes just to have for reference.
Okay.
Because this
You
is
can see, you can see the roots, and they're scattered all around these hallways. You can see, this door is slightly open, and this door is slightly open, and this door is chain shut.
Oh.
That's suspicious. Okay.
And also from the other side, there's there's something going on out there, back there, down there.
Can I peek through this door?
Hold on.
I think you said it was slightly ajar.
Yeah, it's slightly ajar. As you look through.
That's the balloon of Doritos.
No, my brother dropped a balloon in here for some reason. What's it?
I see. This looked like a Dorito. Oh, okay.
You can see what appeared to be. Where's my reveal tool? Here it is. That's the wrong thing.
I was about to
You
say,
see
no.
even less.
Oh.
You can see what appears to be 4 small chambers. There's are you taking a closer look in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw up detect magic too while I'm at it.
Oh, immediately, the walls are radiating magic. The doors
Blindness.
are radiating magic. Most of it's abjuration. There's some transmutation and a little bit of evocation going on from various places around the structure.
Interesting.
That's not good.
This
And
This is very bad.
This specific area here, you can see there's some bed chambers. The first one is set up specifically very nicely, like a bedroom. There's a well kept bed. There's there's like a nightstand of a type, and everything has a thick layer of dust over it. This has not been touched on. The posts on the bed are rotting and falling apart. There is it's obvious this has not seen use in a very long time.
Any pings for my detect?
Not specifically, other than the general stuff. The other 2 doors to bedrooms at the end of the hall, they lock from the outside.
Like
odd.
as to keep something in?
Kind of seems like it. But at the
Yeah,
moment,
okay.
they're ajar, and other than some marks on the inside of one of them, like gouges in the wall, there's nothing specific.
Is it any type of language?
No, it's scratches. As you look inside the 4th room, this room is just blasted all to bits. In the center is the remains of some type of wood structure. There's a bit of padding spread across the floor that hasn't been disturbed in a long time.
Is there a
There's
chair?
something sitting in this. There is a shattered rocking chair in one corner.
No.
Can I make, like,
Grandma.
an investigation check for like just
Make an
like,
investigation check for me, yeah.
It seems to me that someone was smoking devil weed in here.
24.
It was Grandma.
If you piece
Grandma,
all
no.
of the stuff together in this room, you might have a crib.
Like
I don't
a
like that.
nursery crib.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Something of that type, maybe.
Guys, to me, no
Alright.
like.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It means let's go to the other door.
I will lead the charge this time.
Good for
Okay.
you.
This room opens up on a lovely library. Again, covered in dust and such. However, you can see there are large stone shelves that are jutting out from the walls, and most of them are empty. You can see the tomes that once would have lined them are just scattered about the room. They're laying on wooden tables, strewn on some armchairs, discarded onto the floor. There's a small wooden bookshelf that's packed with some thinner, more ornate volumes that are actually stuck on there. But, those are the only books you see that aren't thrown about.
Anything popping
I
up?
want to
Make an
comb through
investigation
the
check
book.
for me.
Can I also investigate to comb through the books?
Yeah, but you need an
Natural
investigation
20.
Oh, wow, okay.
check. Robin,
25.
Robin, you pick up a book. It's blank.
Like
Pick
no
up another
pages.
book. It's blank.
19.
Same thing, Brovik. All of these books, except apparently for the little ornate ones on the little shelf, are blank. As you go to touch those books, your hand passes through some type of small blue field.
What type of field? Like what magic is it radiating?
Abjuration.
Oh.
Is there anything
and
through it?
slide out. There's appears to be the illusion that was also in place with this shield is broken away, and there is just one book laying on this shelf.
Oh, what does it have a title?
No, it appears to be a notebook of some type.
Oh,
I'll take that one.
Oh no.
Okay,
this is bad.
broken and beaten to crap.
Can I use... It's probably super beaten up at this point, but can I use mending to try and, like, make sure if I open a page it doesn't fall apart?
Yeah. You can't restore lost information, but you can keep it from falling apart further through investigation. And
All right.
eventually, if you comb through it, you can find a couple of legible entries. The first
I'm like
one,
peering over his shoulder.
yeah. The first one is dated.
How can you look over my shoulder?
It's a little it's
Jumping.
interesting, but the first one is dated, but it's illegible, and it says, "My work insists that Sam must be able to not only learn and retain information, but respond to it as well. Itera is answering its questions patiently, although it keeps bringing her copper wires whenever she attempts to cast mending. Only off by one letter, but the progress is slow." There's a later entry. It says, "Sam has learned to anticipate more than just our spellcasting needs. It's reminding me to go to bed at a normal hour, whatever that is, and wakes me up precisely 8 hours later. I can see many uses for this." Then there's a third and final entry. It says, "We lost Exor this evening. The greenhouse's temperatures were a little bit chillier than expected, which caused a rather inflammatory reaction in the workshop. I need to revisit the climate control feature."
Is that it?
As far as you can tell, that's it.
What were the 3 names that were brought up? I know I got Sam.
There's Sam, which is mentioned several times. There is Itera and Exor.
Itera. Assuming is Itera, I-T...
Itera and Exor, E-X-O-R.
Can't get much simpler than that.
Exor is X and then O.
Brovik,
Oh no.
just hear something say. If I may ask, what have you found?
I wait for a moment and look around to see if any of my comrades have heard this.
You all heard this.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm looking around. What the fuck just said that?
What
You
have
can't
we
say
found?
anything.
What have we... Even with my detect magic?
Yeah. There's a concentration in this room now, kind of in the middle of the ceiling. It's stronger and it's a rainbow multicolored. There's several types of magic working in concert here.
Would divination be one of them?
Divination is used a little bit, yeah.
We found a book.
May I see it?
Depends. Who are you?
I am Sam. The structure for assisted magic.
Oh.
Sword, what the fuck is going on?
Don't ask me.
Poor Kraken.
We seem to have found an old data log. Not data log, just an old journal.
You have found Master Ifarius' journal.
Somebody write that down.
Why
Sam.
did he keep it from me?
Oh.
Not sure. We never knew the guy. Master Ifarius?
Ifarius. That would be... Here, I'll type it out. I-F-E-R-I-U-S.
Do you know where Master Ifarius is now?
Unfortunately, no. He left many years ago.
Do you know how many years, Sam?
Approximately 73 years ago.
Have other people come through here, Sam?
Not recently. Some from outside ventured, but they too were chased away by the incursions.
Incursions?
Artifact 084 has been spilling demons, devils, into the structure.
Is there a way to stop it?
The control panel could be repaired.
Sam, who is Itera and Exor?
Itera and Exor were Master Ifarius's colleagues.
If you don't mind me asking, Sam, what exactly are you?
I am a building of magic. It is new.
Define building.
I think he means like a house structure.
I currently reside in the walls of this structure.
Wait, so all of this, and I point to every magic symbol I can see in the room, which is a lot.
That is me.
Oh, okay.
John,
John, what have you done?
it's so creepy.
What?
Are there any within reach?
Yep, there's some.
Okay, I'm gonna run my hand down it or trace it.
Okay.
Do I get electrocuted or
No, they're
take
just little carvings. They're glowing slightly, but there's no obvious effect.
Hmm.
Do you
Okay.
have visual of the rest of this compound?
I do.
Could you maybe tell us what lies beyond?
Demons and devils
Do you
struggling for control of 084.
What is 084?
I do not entirely know. Master Ifarius called it the monolith.
Well, that's not fucking ominous.
Oh, that's the worst, in fact.
And, Sam,
Yes.
what is your purpose?
To assist those in the study of magic.
Really?
Indeed.
Can you see magic?
I can.
What do you see in me?
A little blue effect across your body.
Kind of awkwarded out by it a little bit, but alright.
I see innate magic. Larger than normal pool of magical energy. There are some irregularities in your genetic structure. Cause unknown.
I mean, do you know what a half elf is?
I do.
Okay. Realities of imagination.
Sam. Will
Yeah, we got a
you-
real game of 40 questions going on.
Yep. Will you be assisting us? John has been abducted by his family.
He has been taken.
My goodness. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what was your question?
I asked if he would be assisting us.
If you do not mean harm to me, to Master Itharius' work, then I will assist as is reasonable.
Do you know if there are any devices or components within this compound that would be able to teleport us?
I do not contain teleport capabilities. However, Master Itharius theorized that the monolith could act as a gateway.
Ah, shit.
Ah.
Of course.
I have question.
Entire magic fucking place.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
unidentified life form.
What?
Suddenly, a little bit louder, you hear, yes, unidentified life form.
Wait, what that mean?
It means that I guess it hasn't. They haven't. Like, I don't know.
That
They
is-
Your
don't know
physical structure shows massive genetic irregularities, not consistent with those of ancestry.
He kind of squints, not completely understanding, but realizing that that means something's funky.
For the first time in all of us, for the first time in all of us meeting, I think all of us are just as confused as Brutus are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the thing you did with Planman. Do to me.
No further information.
Oh, that's even worse.
Mm,
That's
Shrug.
who locked up that door out there?
I believe the tribal individuals boarded the door. They wished to keep out the fiends.
Do we have any other questions to ask?
Scan me.
Male. Halfling. Health. Average.
Oh, after I hear that, I'm saying Dubrovik.
don't make fun of me liver.
Male. Dwarf. Younger. Warning. High levels of depression detected.
Here, take some pills.
Oh,
Here's some happy juice. Hands you a fucking hard ass bottle of liquor.
Please remember, it is important to hydrate. Suddenly,
Oh
the
no.
floor you're standing on just gets a little wetter. And a little bit wetter.
Uh-oh.
As water begins rising out of the floor.
Wait,
That's enough
no.
hydration. I'm getting judged by a house.
It stops after about 3 feet.
You're almost drowning, Brovik.
I've got a foot. Frank is the one actually
what's the big
drowning.
Oh
idea?
yeah, Punk's in danger.
Wait,
It
how tall
slowly
am I?
begins lowering down. Thank you for
Yeah,
hydrating
3 feet
properly.
5 inches.
Oh man.
What's the big idea? Trying to drown me?
Congratulations, you are properly hydrated.
Artemis face palms.
Wait.
Sam, you got any?
Do not
Got
say
anything? You got anything to help with the pain?
I am unfamiliar with pain, or the specific pain you refer to. Do you have back pain, liver pain, headaches, lack of sleep, need of food, need of
Yeah.
water?
Yeah.
Say more for 1,573 more options.
I have a need for vengeance. Got anything for that?
Disease unknown. Starting file, vengeance under plagues.
Like,
Wow.
She's... Or
Add a
it's not
note.
wrong.
Add a note that lots of people in the Solar Empire suffer from this disease.
Noted.
alright. I
I
think we
have
had
one
it.
last idea.
And that the cure is blood.
Noted.
Oh no.
I will
Room
tell Sam
starts
to
suddenly
scan
flooding.
Artemis.
Scanning.
Oh boy.
Subject E displays normal growth.
What?
Heightened internal magic detected. Strange airflow patterns detected.
Have you
Alright, what?
seen subject I forgot the letters before?
Please repeat.
I'm asking if it has seen Artemis before.
Subject E has been gone a very, very long time.
How old are you, motherfucker?
She's not paying attention to you. She's looking at the ceiling.
That was out of character anyways.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, you think Brutus can speak that well? Fuck you.
Oh, I'm gonna try and sign at the ceiling. Can you understand me?
There's some shifting sounds for a moment, and then it says, what it says? Language database accessed. Confirmation.
Did
Alright, so what's up?
Alright, the house
I've
is creeping
been
me out.
here.
Great
Let's
job,
go.
John. You broke King.
have
house
I
is creeping
been
me out.
here before?
Oh shit.
No.
You have been gone for over 20,000 days.
Calculator time?
It's the same thing as
Why-
it was last time. So around 50
Why
years.
did I leave?
You were abducted by Subject D.
Who is Subject D?
Subject D. Unidentified male. Dark matter testing, biological implantation, failure. Erratic mental behavior. Escaped with Subject E through artifact 084.
What race was this?
Human male.
Oh
Age?
gosh.
Oh
Looks at
boy.
notes. I asked if they knew the age.
Aged 45.8.
Huh. So not that this conversation hasn't been pleasant, but does anyone really feel like we probably should get to this monolith?
Yep, I want that.
Wait, I have one question. One more question.
Okay,
God.
this is the last
God,
question.
Sam, do you have any information on gunpowder / guns?
Words not located in database. Please explain.
Bloody hell.
I will not explain.
Sam
Alright,
starts
what you
crying.
doing?
Let's go.
I will.
Alright.
I will ask one more thing of it.
Ah!
Hey, you could be leaving the room, technically.
I'm leaving the room.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
look.
I'm leaving the room.
I will present the 2 swords that I now have and ask Sam to scan them both.
Analyzing.
Oh no.
Sword 1 is made of traditional steel, enhanced through arcane enhancements. Transmutation magic detected. Object 2 is made of unidentified metal, possibly star metal. Enhanced with much divine magic, as well as presence of unidentified force.
I like that the Kraken is just hearing all of this and just like, what the hell is going on?
But what
Actually,
do?
ironically enough, I don't think the Kraken can hear her.
What the fuck? Oh.
Oh.
Does he make it known?
I don't think so, no.
But what do they do?
Swords. Traditionally used for combat purposes.
Yes. But what do these sword do?
Both swords are magically enhanced. They should remain sharp and suitable for cutting, slashing, piercing, stabbing, and other forms of separation of flesh.
Yes. But what do these sword do that other sword not do?
Unknown.
Brovik will just yell from the hallway, "What are the goddamn enchantments?"
Enchantment 1. Unknown transmutation effect.
Wait, what?
Enchantment 2. Unclear. Several layers of divine magic, as well as present force. Obvious purpose. Unknown.
Let's just fucking go already!
I not like you, house voice. I will take my swords and leave.
Artemis
You can't
is
cite
not.
enough file.
Artemis
starts
is not
rolling.
going to leave quite yet.
Oh no.
Um, she's going to kind of peek around her shoulder, see if everybody's gone.
Okay.
She's going to slide her mask on top of her head. Not take it off totally, just like slide it up on top of her head.
Okay.
She's going to sign. She's kind of getting the hang of this thing. Give detailed description of Subject E departure.
Hold on.
Is this gonna work?
I hope so, because I want to know.
I'm so confused right now, guys. Like a lot of things are lining up in my, but I'm still so super
Do
confused.
you have any idea what's going on?
Oh yeah, I have a little bit of an idea, but this is not what I expected to have an idea about.
Okay.
There's so many what the
Just makes
fucks
it-
going around in my head.
Like, I can see the square block going through the square hole. I just did not expect the hole to look like it does. Does that make any sense?
Purple.
Kinda.
Date: Third Era, 27. Subject E is escorted outward by Subject D after breaking through containment protocols. Subject D, mentally unstable. Attempted to destroy experimental effects. Made way through compound. Exited through monolith. Leaving behind damaged panel. Triggering fiendish incursions.
Hmm.
Is that it? That's
all she
Artemis
says.
actually asking. Oh.
This is all data on abduction of Subject E.
Okay, Artemis is gonna take a step back and slowly pull her mask back down. Oh, good lord, bro. Ugh. She leaves the room.
Okay.
Dude,
So you
we
start
went from
approaching
tiny-
the barred doors. There's a quick poof as they shake a bit. The chain, which you can now see is not locked, but is simply wrapped around the handle. Oh, excuse me. Is wrapped around the handles. It clatters a bit against the doors. You can take it off and enter if you like, but there's definitely something happening in that direction.
Brother kicks it off before conversation begins.
Really? I was gonna try something shit.
But too late for now.
It's too late, yep.
You
Brother
open
desires
the door
to leave.
and see, inside is a spacious circular greenhouse that is full of life.
Oh,
Roots dig into wooden boxes of soil and stems stretch towards the light that shines down from the ceiling. The room is almost completely covered with various types of vibrant plants, except for a small scorch mark in one place. However, all of that definitely takes the background. As you can see, roaring, a large creature with a frog-like face, red scales, spines across its back, and 3 fingers, roaring and lashing out towards a much smaller creature, wrapped up in some type of flaming chains that is firing them across the room towards this larger creature.
This is gonna
Let me
be
just,
sick.
Boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes!
Shit.
Oh no.
Oh god.
You see this battle, the doors open, and they both turn and look at you.
Get the chain one!
Hold on. So, which of these is a demon?
The Hezru.
Mm-hmm. So I recognize the other one as I
A
think it's
chain
called
devil,
Chain
yes.
Devil. Uh-huh. I will step forward while there is still a calm between the two of them. I will point my sword towards the Chain Devil
Hey, I'm still in the safe room.
and speak in Abyssal.
Okay.
I will say, by order of Baelor General Brutus the Unrepentant, I command you to let us assist you in this battle.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Will do. Oh, okay, that's not bad. It's not my strong suit, but that is a 17.
Oh.
The Hezru. In your head, you hear, "Silence, foul rodent. I shall return to the destruction of the stench. And I think that's where we're going to leave it off for tonight, because I think we're going to have to roll initiative.
What the
Okay.
fuck, John?
Man.
Who do you think you are?
Holy shit, dude.
So, what we've learned from this session is that it's going to be at least 2 more games until we get the gamble back.
Probably,
Seems
yeah.
like-
Yeah.
Dude, I think the
Although-
next session is actually going to be getting through it.
I
And
got
then-
to say, I'm getting a ton of Doom 2016 vibes from this.
Yep, it begins.
You got a smart AI being like, you must destroy the breach of the demons. And you hear the Doom music, like the like the heavy metal, you know. Fine, we shall kill demons.
Artemis with a fucking chainsaw is running through.
Ruben Pear is just going in the background by Mick.
I call the double barrel shotgun.
Oh yeah, you're taking that.
I'll take the plasma rifle.
I'm gonna end the recording.
Bro,